folks. Thanks for stopping by. I'm Raleigh Brown, and this is another edition of Curve Flattening Concerts. The curve does seem to be flattening here in Pennsylvania. I'm a little worried about how fast they want to move forward, but we'll see what happens. Hey, Andreas. So I have some wonderful songs for you today, and I'm going to start with this one because, as you can hear, my voice is not what it used to be, and if I don't sing this one first, I may not get to sing it at all. This is one of my favorite ever Jackson Browne songs. In my early years, I hid my tears, spent my days alone, adrift on an ocean of loneliness. My dreams like nets were thrown to catch the love that I'd heard of in books and films and songs. Now there's a world of illusion and fantasy in the place where the real world belongs. Still I look for the beauty in song, my head and lead me on. Though my dreams have come up torn and empty, as many times as love has come out wrong. To those gentle ones my memory runs, to the laughter we shared at the meal. I filled their kitchens and living rooms with my schemes and my broken wheels. And it was never clear how far or near the gates to my citadel lay. They were cutting from stone some dreams of their own, but they listened to mine anyway. I'm not sure what I'm trying to say. It could be I've lost my way, though I keep a lookout over the distance. Heaven's no closer than it was yesterday, and the angels are older. They know not to wait up for the sun. They look over my shoulder at the maps and the drawings of the journey I've begun. The distance, it leads me farther on, and though the dreams that I once had are gone, I keep hoping I'll find what I'm looking for in the sand beneath the dawn. And the angels are older. They can see that the sun's setting fast. They look over my shoulder at the vision of paradise contained in the light of the past. And they lay down beside me to sleep beside the road till the morning is come, where they know they will find me. with my maps and my face in faith in the distance, moving farther on. So that's Farther On by Jackson Browne. Really a magnificent song. We might resort to electronic tuning. This is a wonderful guitar, and one of the things that's wonderful about it is that it has a short scale. In other words, the strings are a little shorter, hey Tom, than they are on a lot of full-size guitars. And that makes it easier to play, and it gives it a different kind of tone, but it also makes it a little harder to get in tune. So sometimes you have to cheat and use electronics. My old friend Gene Gimbel, who passed away a few years ago, one of his jokes was that if you leave your capo on the dashboard of your car, they'll let you park in the handicapped spot. Guitarists will understand what he meant by that. If you ever get lonesome and you're down in San Antone, just beg, steal, or borrow 2 nickels or a dime and call me on the phone. I'll meet you at Alamo Mission, we can say our prayers. The Holy Ghost and Virgin Mother will heal us as we kneel there in the moonlight, in the midnight, in the moonlight, midnight moonlight, in the moonlight, midnight, in the moonlight, midnight moonlight. And if you ever feel sorrow for love that you have wronged, with no hope for tomorrow, in the setting of the sun, and the ocean is howling with dreams that might have been, and your last good morning sunrise will be the brightest you've ever seen. In the moonlight, in the midnight, in the moonlight, midnight moonlight, in the moonlight, in the midnight, in the moonlight, midnight moonlight. So if you ever get lonesome and you're down in San Antone, just beg, steal, or borrow 2 nickels or a dime. Call me on the phone. Call me on the phone. So that was a little bluegrass for you there. Actually, that's a Peter Rowan song, which is usually done at about twice that speed. But as I've often said, that song needed a bluegrassectomy so you could hear the lyrics so they wouldn't go by so fast. So I slowed it down, and I'm very happy with it, with the way I play it. And actually, you might as well please yourself, because you ain't gonna please everybody else. Don't ask me how I know. We're gonna do a little across the board tuning here. Beautiful. So normally when this time of year we would be celebrating some friends' birthdays, and my friend Ann Mintz had a birthday this week. I don't know if Ann's here. Are you here, Ann? I can't see all the comments. So it was Ann's birthday, and I neglected to actually celebrate it with her. Jan and I, who would usually have gone out to dinner or something, brought her a gift. So I'm going to play her favorite Raleigh Brown tune, which was renamed in her honor. It used to be called Salvo e Pepe, and now it's called Salvo and Ann Mintz. There you are, Ann. So this is for you. Happy birthday, Anne. And I got most of the notes right, as many as I could. You know what happened in there? This neck's too short, I guess. So I have one more for you today. And there are songwriters who are really well known, and there are songwriters who are kind of well known, and there are songwriters who are not quite as well known. So Jackson Browne, really well known. Peter Rowan, kind of well known. Carl Jones, he's well known among a certain cognoscenti. So Carl wrote this song, and it's a perfect song for a pandemic. And one to leave you on a happier note. Now each day's burden may bring you down until you see what some have found. The more you love and the more you give, the more you'll receive and start to live. I'm moving lightly through this world. I'm moving lightly through this world. Sing a happy song. Do not fuss or fight. Leave the wrong alone. Make friends with the right. Through this world, I'm moving light. Life's greatest treasures are not silver or gold. They're not under a cross on a map of old. It's easy to find what's yours to win. Stop looking around, start looking within. I'm moving lightly through this world. I'm moving lightly through this world. Sing a happy song. Do not fuss or fight. Leave the wrong alone. Make friends with the right. Through this world, I'm moving light. Now when it's dark and things look bad, look for that spark you've always had. You could be a lighthouse with a beacon bright. All your cares and troubles, just step aside. I'm moving lightly through this world. I'm moving lightly through this world. Sing a happy song. Do not fuss or fight. Leave the wrong alone. Make friends with the right. Through this world, I'm moving light. So that's from Carl Jones. Carl and his wife Erin Marshall, who's a wonderful fiddle player. Carl's a great multi-instrumentalist, fine singer, great songwriter. They might come through town someday when people can come through town again. Anyhow, thank you all for tuning in. If you get cranky, take a nap. So thanks for turning in. I actually noticed at the end of last concert that I forgot to thank you, and I so much appreciate you coming around and listening. There's kind of a little community of people now who know each other by name, and some of you know each other in the three-dimensional world. And I will be back. What's today? Thursday. I'll be back Saturday at 3. My buddy Alex Bevan is doing a concert tomorrow at 3:30, and I'm sure that Tom Dietz will put up his name, which will link you to his Facebook page. Pay it forward, take care of yourselves, stay safe, stay sane, and as I already said, if you get cranky, take a nap. Have a good day. Love to you all.